Hi, this is Rahul from Prayer Training Hub. In this video, we'll see how to create donut charts in Tableau. Let's go to Tableau desktop. I'm using Tableau 2020.1 version. Let's connect to Microsoft Excel, sample superstore file, and we'll drag this orders tab. Let's go to first work. In Tableau, there is no direct donut chart, but there are a few workarounds to get this donut chart. The donut chart is basically a pie chart with white color circle at center. Let's use that workaround to get donut chart. First, we'll create a pie chart with, let's say, ship mode and sales. So drag ship mode in row, sales in column. By default, we'll get a bar chart. Then go to show me section. In second or third column, we have pie chart. Click on this pie chart. Let's hide this show me section and we'll get this small pie chart. Pie chart is one of the graph where there is nothing into one column because we don't need x-axis and y-axis for the pie chart. The dimension which we have dragged is moved to color and the measure which we have dragged is moved to angle and size. Let's remove this sum of sales from size and it won't change anything in the view. For a pie chart, we just need one dimension on color and one measure on angle. This pie chart is small one. Let's go to fit section from top where we are getting standard value. Go to the drop down, change it to entire view. And this will be the view. Now let's go to color, border, and we'll put white color border. And we'll be getting this view. Now for a donut chart, we need one white color circle at the center of this pie chart. For that, we'll use dual axis concept, but pie chart is one of the graph whereas there is no axis. To make it donut chart, first we need to bring one axis on this view. To get that axis, we'll use number of records column from major section. This number of records is automatically generated field. If you right click on this number of records and go to edit, it has value 1 for each row. So that's how it is counting number of records. Let's drag this number of records in row. And it will show sum of number of records. For each ship mode, now I'll be getting one circle here. Now what is average of something? It will be sum divided by total number of records. So what will be average of number of records? It will be number of records divided by number of records, which is 1. So let's right click on this sum of number of records and we'll go to measure section to change its aggregation to average. So once we change its aggregation to average, for each ship mode, average of number of records will be 1 and it will form the same pie chart. Without this average of number of records, we are getting this pie chart, and with this average of number of records, we are getting the same pie chart, but a small pie chart would centralize exactly at 1 because average of number of records is 1. Because of this average of number of records, now we got one axis along with the pie chart. So let's press Ctrl, duplicate this average of number of records, and we'll have two pie charts. Now let's go to second measure from rows, right click, and there's option of dual axis. Let's change it to dual axis. I'll go to second axis, we'll synchronize the axis and then hide the second axis. Now if you look at this pie chart, it is coming somewhere on top, it's not at center. Let's bring this pie chart at center. If you go to left side axis, right click on it, go to edit axis, and there is one checkbox which says include 0. Because of this checkbox, it is including 0 in the axis. Let's remove the checkbox, close this window, and we'll get this pie chart at center. We don't need this left side axis also. Let's hide it. Now we have two pie charts which are overlapping with each other, which are placed at center. So let's go to second pie chart. From this mark section, go to second average number of records, and let's remove everything from here. We'll get a gray color circle. Go to its color and put white color. Now let's go to first average number of records, go to size and increase its size to get the donut chart. Now once we have this donut chart, let's put labels, press Ctrl, drag ship mode in label, drag sales in label. But a donut chart is showing actual sales value, we should show percentage. So let's go to sum of sales from this label section, go to quick table calculation and change it to percent of total. With this percent of total, now the actual sales value will get converted into percentage. So we are saying standard class is having 59% of the overall sales, but we don't know whether it is 59% of 1 million, 2 million or 5 million. To display that number at center, let's go to second average number of records, bring sales on label and it will show the overall sales value. As it is 2.2 million, I'll right click on sum of sales and we'll go to format. In number format, we'll change it to number custom with display unit million. So it is showing 2.3 million. Now let's go to this label. We'll modify the label, click on these three dots next to text, and here I'll write total sales before that sales value. So it will show total sales 2.3 million. I'll go to size of that second circle, will increase its size, so we'll have more space for that label. Now there is one line at center. Let's remove that line. Right click on the graph, go to format. In format we have 5 options: font, alignment, shading, borders and lines. Let's go to this lines. There is a 0 line, make it none. Let's close this format window. If we hover on this donut chart, it shows average number of records 1. There is a workaround which we got to get the access. We don't want to display that in tooltip. So let's go to this row, right click on average of number of records and remove it from tooltip. There is option of including tooltip, deselect it, that will be removed from the tooltip. And that's how we'll get a donut chart. Let's name this worksheet as donut chart. Let's create one more donut chart. Go to next worksheet. This time I'll create this donut chart with category and sales. Let's drag category, drag sales, go to show me, click on pie chart, make this entire view, remove sum of sales from this sides. Let's go to color, put white color border. To get the access, we need number of records in row. Right click on the sum of number of records, change it major to average. We're getting a pie chart with one axis. Duplicate this average of number of records, make the graph dual axis. Let's synchronize the axis and hide it. Go to left side axis, edit the axis, remove include 0 and remove this left side axis. Then go to second average number of records, remove everything from here, go to color, change its color to white. Go to first average number of records and increase its size. Press Ctrl, drag category in label, drag sales in label, right click on sum of sale, change it to % of total. Then go to second average number of records, drag sales in label. Let's go to this label, modify it. I'll write total sales. Click on OK. Increase the size of inner circle. Right click on the graph, go to format, lines, make this 0 line none. Let's hide this format window. Go to this average of number of records, change its tooltip, remove this including tooltip, and we won't get that number in tooltip. So that's how you can create donut chart in Tableau. So this is same like pie chart, but it looks better than pie chart. That's why if you give option to user to select pie or donut, they prefer donut. So that's how you can create donut chart in Tableau. There are multiple options to create donut chart. This is one of them which you can quickly use to convert your pie into donut. Thanks for watching the video. Stay tuned for more videos.